Montreal is beautiful. There's some incredible architecture. It's very easy to get around and very safe. Most of the time we're in the subway. Well, this is a really exciting part of Montreal.
Going to the subway? Metro, right down the street.
The metro system, they call it. 4 main lines to get all over the city.
Metro, that's us.
Montreal's rapid transit system is just dope. 68 stations and caters to 1.3 million passengers per weekday. North America's 3rd busiest subway system.
The Montreal metro system is modeled, they say, on the Paris metro. And it ain't bad.
It's so functional and efficient as opposed to in the US.
The Green Line carries more people every day than the entire BART system in San Francisco.
During their trip, passengers come into daily contact with beautiful design, art, and architecture.
First time I took the metro was to go to see the Expos at the Olympic Stadium. For some reason, it was love at first sight.
Each station offers something visually gratifying as you explore the metro for artistic and historic elements.
The very first plans were for tunnels for the city's tramways, but the blueprint for the metro as we know it came under Mayor Jean Drapeau in 1961.
Montreal's underground railway system, constructed in 5 years, had a ceremonial opening. Officiating,
Metro is Lucien Saunier.
He quickly got on board and construction got underway.
the new system cost about £75 million. Montreal people say worth every cent.
Time to catch the metro. First time on the Montreal metro.
We're gonna try to take the metro. I haven't tried it.
Wow, so deep.
The metro in this city is like 10 stories down.
We're at Charlevoix Metro Station in Pointe St. Charles area of Montreal. The deepest station in the network, Honoré-Beaugrand platform, actually goes below sea level.
The metro lines are referred to by color and the direction of each train by the name of the last stop.
The Orange Line, Montreal's primary metro line, carries more riders each day than the rapid transit networks of Vancouver and Ottawa.
Place Saint-Henri. I love how it uses open space, like you could see all the way from the top down to the bottom, the scale of how large this place actually is.
Quite spacious, as is the case for many of the metro stations.
The spacious entrances are typical of the general layout. Expert French engineers were consulted in the early stages.
To enter into the system, you simply have to tap onto the entry gate.
Okay, you do it. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, on top. There you go.
How about me throwing out the wrong metro cord? Freaking go get another one. Just freaking found it. Let's go.
I have blisters. Always take this. The train, I'm so excited. I wish my mom was here.
First time on the metro. Look at the metro, Crystal.
The station platforms are safe, well lit, and clean.
It's actually very clean, but it's super old.
I love the underground subway system down here. I just love it. We're in the subway on these little seats that they have all over the subway, and I think it's so cute.
Like this random stop called Edouard Montpetit. It's got these seats that look like a giant hand or something.
Yeah, this station is really amazing. I love the station here. The metro is great. Epic metro.
We're deep inside Montreal subway. An interesting fact I've just been told by Brian is that their subway cars run on rubber wheels. Let's see this for real.
Oh my god!
It's good luck if you touch it.
Well, this platform reminds me of a Paris station. And another thing is, the trains have rubber tires.
The rubber tire technology in general came from Paris. It was the first system to develop it, and we were the first system to implement it in full, entirely.
Rubber-tired wheels running on concrete tracks give the smoothest ride of any railway in the world. Tube travelers on the older railways, European and American, will envy Montreal.
I'm blown away. Wow.
I can't get over how clean it is.
If you're coming from New York City too, oh my gosh, their trains are so much better.
Epcot, the French part.
And then the cars and the sound. Let's face it, this could be an underground party.
We got the LED screens, got the map of the metro system.
We're on the Montreal Metro. It's really awesome. Spacious and nice and clean. It looks very new. I don't think Chicago could afford a train like this.
Nice and
Yeah, we just did 3 stops super fast.
Metro stations lead to Montreal's underground city. 2,000 department stores, boutiques, restaurants, and theaters. The indoor network links 60 building complexes where you can walk without going outside. The underground city is the largest in the world, a practical maze for Montrealers and a major tourist attraction in itself.
I like this European feel they have down here.
The elegant Art Nouveau porticos are a lovely feature of the Paris Metro, but here is one in Montreal.
Probably the coolest.
A collaboration between the French and the Canadians, and so Paris gifted one to the city.
Why is there this Parisian metro stop? Montreal, Quebec, Francophone area, and then it went under the British Empire. Queen Victoria was the queen of the British Empire. People in Montreal were like, you know what?
Aujourd'hui, c'est une pratique assez courante, mais le métro s'est bâti une collection d'œuvres qui est très impressionnante et qui est exemplaire.
It's rush hour at Lionel-Groulx Metro Station, a chance to observe what Matt McLaughlin calls a masterpiece.
I see the artwork here, the flows of people.
This statue, Tree of Life, represents all the human races growing from a common root, quite appropriate for a multicultural country and city.
The Montreal metro system is a masterpiece, and it's
Orange et jaune représentent
each other. And check out that circle motif throughout that matches the metro symbol.
One of the prime examples of brutalist architecture in the network.
Prefontaine. I just stepped off my train and I love it already. There's something about the concrete with the mix of color.
Le thème ici, c'est vraiment la couleur ou la progression de la couleur. On progresse toujours vers le clair, le jaune qui représente le soleil.
In the system, and that is La Salle. I love the station for its lines, its angles, its abstract design. It's just really cool.
Just stepped off the train and already look how beautiful it is with the different shades of brick.
Une des toutes premières œuvres à avoir été installée dans le métro était la verrière de la station Place des Arts.
Here we are at Berry-UQAM. There's some pretty cool stained glass artwork in front of me.
A staple of the station, entitled Homage to the founders of the city of Montreal.
Just goes to show that if you ride enough, you can find some unexpected stuff.
L'œuvre d'art à la station.
Champ-de-Mars, une magnifique station de métro. Les œuvres de taille de Marcel Ferron.
Champ-de-Mars, basically the old port, and it is one of the most beautiful stations on the network, as voted several times by a lot of different people.
Pinoff Metro Station, where a lot of famous Montreal landmarks are located, opened in 1976, just in time for the 1976 Summer Olympic Games. And on this wall is a massive mural dedicated to the Olympics, entitled Stronger, Higher, Faster, the Olympic Model. On the other side of the platform, there is a display of the Olympic rings.
Febreze small spaces.
Last but not least, Radisson. This is what the Montreal Metro is all about. Probably my favorite metro station that I went to today. It feels like you're in some giant spaceship, space station from another planet. Whoever the architect was a genius. You get a feeling similar to when you're at some ancient ruin or something, and you're just mind blown by the fact that someone could build this.
In length. In 2026, a 5-stop extension of the Blue Line is expected to open.
Preparations and land purchases for actual construction.
When all of these extensions and expansion projects are complete, Montreal will undeniably have a world-class transportation network easily in the same league as the best networks globally in Europe and Asia.
I just made it out of the subway alive. I'm very proud of myself.
You know, the longer I stay here in Montreal, the more I truly envy their developed world-class metro system.
I had a great time traveling on the metro. It's super easy. There's no need to spend a lot of money on Ubers.
Justin, what do you think about the metro of Montreal?
Oh, beautiful. Very fast,
clean, reliable.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you're in Europe, you know.
What began 50 years ago changed the way people get around the city, and half a century later, it's hard to imagine Montreal without it.